All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marcino coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And today's video is simply titled, does Sasha Banks still work for WWE? Does she still work there? I mean, a few days ago, everybody was talking about how she was no longer with the company, how she got released, and her lawyers and all these things, but she's still not released, which is very confusing. I don't understand. Like, I don't know if this is some kind of like distraction towards the Vince shit, which we will talk about later on down in the week, because I know a lot of people say, oh, Master Marks, what you think about the situation? We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. Also, shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers, and also shout out to my motherfucking Golden State Warriors and the 2022 Finals MVP, the babyface assassin himself, the GOAT, the baby GOAT, Stephen Curry. But at the end of the day, no one gives a fuck if Sasha Banks gets released or not. Because, I mean, honestly, the whole time that she has been there, she has figured out reasons and ways to complain and cry and bitch and moan about her opportunities that she gets. And it's just like Sasha Banks is an attractive woman, you know. I'm not a big fan of her face, but she's still attractive as hell. Like, I'll give her that. She's attractive. Her hair is, you know, whatever. But the fact that she complains so much, just like that shit with her and Bayley when they was sitting on the floor after WrestleMania crying because they lost the women's tag team championships, that's just kind of stupid, bro. And then, like, the most unprofessional shit that you can do that basically her and fucking Naomi did is literally walk out of your job. Like, okay, let's be honest. Let's be really, really honest, AEW Pack Smokers. Wherever y'all work at, right? Y'all job, whatever y'all do. Whether y'all flip burgers or y'all work at TJ Maxx, it don't fucking matter. Or AJ Wright, whatever the fuck y'all do. If you go into your job and you are supposed to do your job and you just walk out without telling, you know, without actually having a reason to walk out, or you just don't show up, or you just don't do your job, what's going to happen to you? You get fired. So what's the difference between Sasha Banks just walking out of WWE and Naomi just walking out of WWE versus a motherfucker who work at Kohl's, AJ Wright, and TJ Maxx, or who flip burgers at fucking Hoochie Burger? What's the difference? If you have a job to do, you cannot just walk out of your job unless they say that you can walk out of your job. Unless your company has something where they're like, okay, if you feel this way, we're going to give you some time off, let you, you know, go through what you're going with. You're not going to get paid. This is unpaid time off. Okay, we get it. That makes sense. But for you to just walk out, leave the belts on the table or whatever, like, that shit's unprofessional as fuck. And the only person who's stupid enough to fucking sign her after doing that shit, honestly, is really TONYKHAN. Because he'll sign anybody. He'll sign a fucking black and white Sharpie. And I know y'all probably thinking, like, what's a black and white Sharpie? Anything. He'll sign anything. Any person. Any wrestler. Any non-wrestler. He'll sign anybody. So, of course, he don't give a fuck if it was unprofessional or not. But, I mean, that's just the fucking truth. Like, the whole time Sasha Banks has been with WWE, she has been nothing but a fucking crybaby. Like, you got talent. You decent in the ring. You're not good on the mic. You have a decent look. Have a decent charisma. Like, have decent charisma. So it's just like, sometimes you're not going to always be on the top, at the top. Like, right now, it's Bianca Belair's chance. And, I mean, essentially, if you really think about it, Bianca Belair is kind of the replacement for Sasha Banks. She has a better look. She's a better ring worker, better mic skills. She's a little bit stronger. She's way sexier. Her charisma is better. Like, there's a lot of things that Bianca Belair has that Sasha Banks really don't have. And she don't cry and complain. She just go get it again. She lose an opportunity, she just go hustle to get the opportunity back. I don't think Sasha Banks does that. She just sits and cries or walks out of her job. And it's just like any company you work for. If she thinks she in trouble now in WWE, wait till you go motherfucker work for Tony Khan. Because you go work for Tony Khan, you're going to be doing the job to fucking Jade Cargill. You're going to do the job to Britt Baker. You're going to do the job to Tay Conti. Like, look at Ember Moon. She about to do the job to motherfucking Jade Cargill. Which they got to figure something out to do with that Jade Cargill shit. Like, I get she's undefeated. Like, it's time for her to stop being undefeated. Like, I see if she was undefeated and she had the big women's belt, but she got like a toy belt. Figure that shit out, Tony. But we not talking about you. You know, like I said, Sasha Banks, she cool or whatever, but like they always say, one monkey ain't gonna stop this show. What one won't do, the next will do. And Sasha Banks really got to understand that. Like, yeah, you going to cry and complain and bitch and moan about certain shit happening in the company, but they will replace your ass with the quickness. That whole era of the fucking 4 horsewomen is almost over. Charlotte going to get a couple more titles. She going to beat her daddy's record. And then Charlotte gone, she finna go have her some babies with Andrade. That's it. That's the end of that. Becky Lynch gonna get tired of wrestling. She gonna want to go raise her baby, let Seth do what he do. That's the end of that too. So it's just like Sasha better figure it out before she end up working on TNA. Which, I mean, working for TNA is way better than working for AEW, but she better figure out before she really end up in a bad way. Because, I mean, she's set right now. She could get her little WWE spot, keep doing her little boss gimmick. It's boss time, whatever the fuck Michael Cole be saying. And that's it. But I'm telling you, man, if they release her and she goes to AEW, she might as well consider her career over. Look at Keith Lee. Look at Isaiah Swerve Scott. Look at Malachi Black. Look at Buddy Murphy. Look at Andrade. Their careers is fucking over at AEW, bro. And y'all know that shit. Y'all know it. So, yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know what Sasha Banks going to do. She might get released. She might get fired. She might stay with the company. Who knows? And just like all the AEW pack smokers feel, who gives a fuck? Who cares? They can replace her. Bianca Belair is better anyways. At the end of the day, Sasha Banks may leave WWE. She may stay. Who fucking cares? This has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell us if you hate us, tell us if you love us. What else did I have to tell y'all? Yeah, later on down the week, we'll talk about the Vince McMahon shit. I'm out this bitch.